All right, welcome to Dream Healers. Today, tonight, I thought making a new video. We thought about making a new video and showing up, even though it's been 2 long days with the solstice, and our dog is not feeling really good, and we are going through the dark mood, kind of, but we are going over it, don't worry. And we are basically going to be much happier in another moment. Anyway, so I just thought that after starting the project, I had 3 interesting dreams yesterday night, and I thought about giving a talk about them before ending the day and showing up, basically. So, Nicole is right here, but she feels a little bit down today, and this is our bed, our bedroom where we sleep, and blah blah blah. Um, Next day we will hopefully show up, or the channel will crash down. Who knows? Anyway, I'll I'll tell the 3 dreams I had because Nicole didn't remember her dreams. I often dream with her, even if it's not a pure lucid dream or a dream with her in any form. I can always recall moments where we talk to each other like in internal dialogue, but instead of me talking to myself, I'm talking to her in my internal dialogue. It's like an overlapping reality that's underlying constantly in my reality. And so I had a first dream where um, I found myself in a swimming pool around the awareness of Nicole, and she told me that how is it possible that you are not able to live in the imagination? She was asking me that, and I was seeing what that meant in the dream. I was being shown that living in the imagination was being able to fly and to see energy and to basically reside in the perception of your imagination as a main point of existence instead of the worldly existence. And she was asking me, how is it possible that you are not able to do that? And then I woke up asking myself, pretty disappointed and frustrated, like, how is it possible that I'm not able to be in the imagination and use it to just enjoy myself and evolve from that level? So then we make the what we call the wake back to bed. After a long time, I did my wake back to bed, and my wake back to bed means waking up in. We woke up at 5:55 actually, and she was already up, and I was kind of tripping. Like, does she know that what I've been going through, kind of? Anyway, she felt kind of with energy. Our dog had fever, and she asked me to go to the pharmacy pretty out in the night, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to go. It was pretty cold in the night, and but she was insisting too much, and I was feeling like the frustration of not being worthily for everything that's arising in my reality, and it was a pretty dark night. So when after the meditation, and really I was very sleepy, and my head was bumping. Like my third eye sometimes feels like it's going to crash and then reboot or something like, and it feels like very electric, but just for a second. As a television, that's okay. Anyway, and I went to sleep, and in the next dream, I found myself in another reality with our dog needing an emergency, and the dog of my parents, a Labrador, and our dog is a Chihuahua, and she needed help for her fever, and basically some people from emergency were coming like fast and very, and I was still in shock for what was going on. I was almost like trying to wake back from bed from the dream, and then one of the guys from the emergency is Will Smith, and basically Will Smith starts talking to me very seriously, kind of. He makes this kind of discourses where he talks about overcoming limitation. Well, but he does one of his discourses to me, in front of me and Nicole, but to me, and he's making the parody of myself, of my spiritual being, and he's kind to shock me out of slumber. Will Smith is saying, "Oh, I am Enrique. I know nothing. I know nothing. I am Enrique. Do you know you cannot be like this?" And motivating me like that. Like he's parodying my self pity. I know nothing. I don't know who I am. I don't know who I am. He was doing that in that kind of, I don't know. I don't know Will Smith. Now I know you, man. Anyways, and the next dream, the last dream, I was in a fair. There were a couple of shops, and I was wandering through that place with certain purpose, not real lucid, but I could recognize they were selling objects like artisan objects and artisan food. At some point, I took a bus, and in the bus, with the people from the shops or spots of the fair, one of the women gave me a spinal alignment. That's where the dream healing came. The spinal alignment, I felt it from the thymus and almost like the neck. Felt pretty like an align, like a bone. Felt like an alignment, chiropractor alignment. I've never had that. A dreaming chiropractic alignment, and that's what they did to me. Felt good, like a massage in the back, and that was an alignment of my dreaming body. And then I woke up, and in the middle of the evening, I realized perfection of human act, and I recovered my confidence, and I think that's been a huge healing for me today, and I'm feeling pretty happy about it, and hopefully things get much better in this new solstice. And now I'm heading to dream, and bye bye, bye bye, and bye bye. Good dreams.